I'm board-certified New York City plastic surgeon Dr. Darren Smith, and this is Plastic Surgery Before and After, your source for the real deal about plastic surgery procedures, news about trends in aesthetic medicine, and candid sessions with industry insiders. We hope you enjoy today's episode. What is HIFEM, and how can it help me? HIFEM, H-I-F-E-M, stands for High Intensity Focused Electromagnetic Energy. This is a relatively new technology in its application to the aesthetic space, and it first came onto the scene in a real way with the introduction of Emsculpt a couple years ago. And as we've mentioned in previous episodes, that is a device that was designed primarily to build muscle mass using HIFEM, and a happy side effect of this was some destruction of the surrounding fatty tissue. So HIFEM works by triggering what are known as supramaximal muscle contractions using a targeted electromagnetic field. So electromagnetic energy is used to make your muscles in the treatment area contract much more intensely than could ever be achieved in the course of a voluntary workout. And HIFEM, in the form of Emsculpt, saw great success in toning the abdomen, the glutes, and the arms and legs. HIFEM then was introduced for the purpose of tightening and toning and building the pelvic floor musculature in the form of a device called Emsella, which we've also mentioned in a bit more depth in prior episodes. But suffice it to say, this is a completely non-invasive procedure that is performed completely clothed, that is FDA cleared to treat stress incontinence. And also, we found as a nice side effect of this procedure that intimate wellness is often improved because the pelvic floor musculature is strengthened and gets an improved blood supply after the workout from HIFEM. So in both the example of Emsculpt and Emsella, we are producing the equivalent of many supramaximal muscle contractions in the course of a treatment period. So for Emsculpt, we're able to trigger 20,000 muscle contractions in just 30 minutes. And in the case of Emsella, a single 30-minute session of Emsella is equivalent to performing 11,000 Kegel exercises. HIFEM has now really entered its next iteration with the recent introduction of Emsculpt Neo. In addition to having HIFEM, Neo also offers radiofrequency energy, and the effect of the radiofrequency energy is that it heats the tissue in the treatment area, both the muscle and the fat, and this will raise the metabolic rate of the muscle in the treatment area, making it more susceptible to a heavy workout. So whereas with the previous version of Emsculpt, muscle mass could be increased by 16%, with Emsculpt Neo, it's actually increased on average by 25%, which is just remarkable for a completely non-invasive technique. Additionally, the heat generated by the radiofrequency energy in Emsculpt Neo is a very even and comfortable heat that brings the fat in the treatment area to a critical temperature at which natural cell death occurs. So this allows for an average fat reduction in the treatment area of 30%. So when you combine that 30% reduction of fat with an average muscle build of 25%, you're really looking at some stunning results. And like Emsculpt, Emsculpt Neo is great for use in the abdomen, the arms, and the legs, as well as the glutes. And it's worth noting that when you're treating the glutes with Emsculpt Neo, the treatment program is such that fat is not targeted with the therapy so that we can actually achieve a net increase in buttock volume and buttock contour. We love combining Emsella and Emsculpt Neo treatments to really achieve this core to floor training so that you're building your core, you're building your pelvic floor, and the two of these structures are intimately involved in your overall wellness and state of conditioning. So HIFEM is a really cool new modality that's constantly evolving, and we invite you to check it out and see what it might be able to achieve for you. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, share the show, and head over to DarrenSmithMD.com for more real-world plastic surgery talk.